Welcome back to Tune and Tales, the stories behind the song. Today, we explore a Queen song that has outgrown the album it was born from, outlived the man who wrote it, and 4 decades has remained one of the band's most emotional live centerpieces. This is the story of Love of My Life, a song Freddie Mercury wrote in private, performed in sorrow, and immortalized by millions who continue to sing it back long after his voice went silent. By 1975, Queen was transforming from a struggling rock act into a global force. They were recording their 4th studio album, A Night at the Opera, a project that would break budgets, push boundaries, and eventually redefine the band's sound. The same sessions that produced the bombastic Bohemian Rhapsody also birthed a quiet ballad one that no one expected would become a global anthem. Freddie had been experimenting with more orchestral compositions. He wrote Love of My Life at home, late at night, on piano. According to Brian May, the moment Freddie first played it, the room changed. It was instantly magical, May recalled. He sang it, and we knew it was something special, but the inspiration behind the song was intensely personal. Though Freddie never publicly confirmed the identity of the love referenced in the lyrics, the song is widely associated with Mary Austin, his partner at the time, the person Freddie once described as his common-law wife. Their bond was profound, and even after Freddie revealed his sexuality, Mary remained the most important person in his life. The raw tenderness of the song reflected that closeness. Recording the track, however, was anything but simple. Freddie envisioned a sweeping, classical-style arrangement, so the band layered harps, pianos, and multiple vocal harmonies. Brian May added a harp-like guitar section using an old technique he called guitar orchestration, building textures note by note. The lush studio sound meant recreating it live would become a challenge. Queen didn't perform it initially in their early tour, but everything changed in 1977. Brian May adapted the song for live acoustic guitar. The moment he played the opening chords during a show in South America, something unexpected happened. The crowd took over. Tens of thousands began singing every word louder than the band. Brian May later said, "We'd never heard anything like it. We were overwhelmed." That spontaneous moment turned Love of My Life into a live phenomenon, especially in Argentina and Brazil, where it became, in many ways, their song. Freddie loved those moments. On stage, he would stop singing and gesture to the audience to continue. Entire stadiums would roar in harmony, transforming a quiet piano ballad into a communal prayer. Many fans believed Freddie, who often hid his personal feelings, revealed his most vulnerable self through those lines. "Please bring it back, back, don't take it away from me." But behind the scenes, Queen was evolving. Freddie's relationship with Mary shifted. Life moved on. The band grew bigger, but the song remained frozen in time, an artifact of innocence and emotional truth. Brian May said years later, "It became more mine over time. Freddie gave me that gift. When Freddie fell ill in the late 80s, the song took on new meaning." Although Queen performed fewer shows, Brian kept the song alive through solo concerts. After Freddie's death in 1991, Love of My Life became a dedication piece. At every show, Brian performed it alone, one man, one guitar, and a spotlight before letting the crowd take over the final chorus. During the 2005 Queen plus Paul Rodgers tour, Brian played the song in Hyde Park, and the screens displayed Freddie singing along from archival footage. The moment the audience heard Freddie's voice, the crowd erupted. It became one of the most emotional tributes in rock history. Today, Love of My Life is one of Queen's most beloved songs, not just because of its melody or its lyrics, but because of the connection it creates. It's a reminder of Freddie Mercury's vulnerability, Queen's capacity for intimacy beyond theatrics, and the timeless power of a song born not from spectacle, but from sincerity. Nearly half a century later, when audiences sing Love of My Life, it's no longer just Freddie's voice echoing through time, it's millions of hearts keeping the memory alive. A ballad that began as a private confession became a global hymn. And even now, When the final chorus fades, the legacy continues to breathe. This was Tune and Tales, the stories behind the song. If you love discovering the untold stories behind music's greatest moments, hit subscribe and like button.